watching everything start to degenerate, everything degrade, right? We're about to enter into a time of poverty. We're already there, really, man. Everybody's broke. Everybody, there's no jobs. You see more homeless than ever, man. Right? The time of need more than ever. You got suicide on continually going to high rates, man. Right? So we're in the midst of these times, and like I said, think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, man. Because the Lord He hasn't even gotten started with His judgments yet, man. Right? We haven't even seen the iceberg. Right? It's going to be a time that's never before seen, that we've never had to face before, man. And that's why it's more and more prevalent for you to get in order, to get your house in order, to prepare for these times, man.
Right. This is the book, 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse, you start at verse 13, just, add on to the brother point that he just brought out. It says, now therefore set thy house in order, and reprove thy people, and comfort such of them as are in trouble. And now put off now the weak nature.
Yeah, put off now the weak nature, man. They gotta start putting off that bitch ass attitude, man. Like a lack of accountability. Always want to be comfortable. Yeah. Hey, America wasn't built for your comfort, man. Micah 2:10 tells you it was never meant to be your rest. This place was meant to judge you, man. To destroy you, break you down, oppress you. Jake trying to find a little nook and cranny of comfort here in America, man. That shit ain't gonna happen. Right. And even when y'all do, the Most High's gonna pull that rug right under you, man. Y'all ain't gonna be able to stand up.
That's why I scripture say to gird thy loins like a man. They say gird thy loins like a man. We understand that men are pretty much thrive in challenge. Here in America, Babylon the Great, it's pretty much pacifying men. That's why the scripture says, like you said, arise and depart.
Right.
Did you read that verse once more?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 14. It reads, let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature.
Right, this is ultimately telling you to cast off the flesh now. Right. All right, because as it tells you, a carnal mind is enmity with the Most High. A lot of these people, they haven't reformed their minds, so they think in a carnal sense, which is going to lead them to make rash decisions that they think to be putting them in a better predicament, when in actuality they find themselves in a worse case than they were before. We see this continuously throughout all walks of life, because why? This world, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white race, being in power, they fed into the flesh. They made you think that rewarding the flesh was beneficial, but the Lord is telling you to cast that way off and lead into the spirit.
That's why the scriptures tell you the spirit is indeed willing, the flesh is weak. Because it's easy to please the flesh, man. Right. It's easy, like Brother May mentioned, man, this world is designed to build up your flesh, man, for you to go after the desires of the flesh. It's hard to stay in the spirit, right? That's why you need Yahweh Bashir Yahushua. Because without it, you be out here bugged out like the rest of these people, man. And as you see, the majority of people are going to feed their flesh non-stop. They don't even consider the spirit because it's the easy thing to do, man.
Scriptures also tell you what, that he that lives after the flesh shall die. You see that? So all you people out here living after the flesh, right? In this YOLO punk ass spirit, right? The Lord going pretty much going to destroy you, man. Right? So this is why I'm telling you individuals to put off that weak ass nature, man. See that? Yep. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 14, verse 15. And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from time. Verse 16. For yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. So look how much the world shall be weak in age, so much the more shall the evils increase upon them that dwell therein. So I want to bring that out because the times that we're getting into, man, people talk about greater evils and only evils. See that? So ain't no, all these guys out here talking about some, that one guy that's talking about Jacob's trouble, said it already happened. Right? The Lord ain't dealing with you, man. Right? You can talk about a time like no other, man.
Well, see, this is clear as day that Jake don't fucking read.
Yeah.
Jake read one verse in the chapter and don't even bother to read up 6 more verses. Because when you read up in those verses, it literally gives you the context of the Lord preserving his seed. My goodness, the Lord preserving his seed, Israel and Jerusalem. But yet, Jake want to just read verse 7 and disregard the fact that it literally tells you within those verses above. Matter of fact, did brothers have something?
Somebody grab it.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 30 and 1.
I'm still right. You said one?
Yeah, start at 1. Just to add to that point. And then pass it back to you.
Yeah, a lot of them guys that talk about, Jacob trouble already happened, or it's gay and all that. You just scared, man. Right? You better hope that Jacob trouble don't happen in your lifetime because you're going to be destroyed.
That's what they're doing.
You see that?
You know, they're hoping they don't happen.
Yeah.
It's fear. Fear is the enemy of faith.
Now, in Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 1, it says the word,
Does it provide a header?
it said deliverance from captivity, promise.
Right. So what we're gonna read is tied to the deliverance of the nation of Israel.
Verse 1, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord saying, thus speaketh the Lord God of Israel, saying, write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. And lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah.
Right. The Lord will take away Israel from their captivity, man. All right. He will deliver them. Can you read it?
Saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it.
Right. The Lord will place us back in our land. We're not gonna hop on the fucking plane and go back over to Israel.
If I can mention showing you it's a latter time, because we're not in the Holy Land right now.
Beautiful. Because what happened? We were put through a diaspora. So this is clearly speaking of an event that hasn't taken place yet.
Right. They not reading down. They not reading.
They're not reading. Jake don't read.
Tell you what, seek ye out the book of the Lord and do what? Read, man.
But
you know.
but what's so heavy about that, when you read in Revelations 1 and 3, when it says read, it means to understand accurately.
And Jake don't understand.
Jake don't
because-
understand.
Because you can open the book, any bug out can open the book, right? But the spirit got to be dealing with you.
Right.
The spirit got to be something with you.
That-
And you start to see it's more and more evident that when guys spew crazy shit on the comic board, you stupid videos, you show you the spirit ain't really dealing with you.
Right. Don't let a bug out get to Revelation the 6th chapter. That nigga, he gonna lose his mind. All these horses.
That's not a cut. The 48 is who all believe that they are the real people. The Most
Exactly.
High is going to bring the children back to the
Right.
land. Not what Keith or what
Rothschild. The Balfour Declaration.
Sir Alfred Balfour, not him. The United Nations, United Kingdom, whoever. The Most High is going to bring it. So, like I say, how people don't read, they don't come up and listen and try to learn. They don't learn. I'm tell you a lot. You think y'all need just read some code out here just playing?
That's why Isaiah 6, Isaiah 4 and 6 it says, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. Lack of knowledge of what? Of the scriptures. Lack of knowledge of their heritage, who the Most High is. Hey, Jake still thinks God is all love.
That's what scripture say. You err not knowing the scripture.
Right.
That's what scripture also say. Every idle word that men shall speak. Also scripture say, either add or take away from the scripture. Sometimes you add or take away his part of the Bible. That's why you gotta be very careful with the ears you say when you talk about the scripture. You can't be winging it. You see that? Because you're going to be held accountable for the things that you, because first and foremost, you other people. See that? Then, you coming up with a damn comparison.
They could just be talking.
Yeah.
Niggas be talking.
Yeah, it's, God loves everybody, and Israel isn't going to be beamed up in the UFO. They'll be beamed up in well, not beamed up, but taken away on ships. Jake's stupid, man. It's the reason why we can't wait till the Lord start bringing down these heavy ass judgments that He's going to bring, and Yahweh Rapha is this year, man.
Jeremiah 30 and verse 4. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. Thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
Right. A voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. A voice of trembling, fear, and not of peace, man. We're coming into fearful times, and it's indicative of what? Prophecy. All you have to do is look at the state of the world today. And it's a fearful time to be on the planet Earth. World War III is no longer a matter of if, but a matter of when. Technically, we already in World War III, but we're just off of the trade wars. You see what's going on in the conflict in the Red Sea, right? Where you have the Houthis pretty much giving the green light to China and Russia to make their vessels go through the Suez Canal, but they're not favoring Israel making their ships go through the Suez Canal. So there's a lot of things that are happening that are affecting the world, and not in a good way. So it ain't a peaceful way.
We even got, America mobilizing their troops to that area.
Exactly.
Yup.
Go ahead with something.
Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins left women in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
Right. Nigga just hunched over. You know, you gotta think of the imagery of what you're reading. For men to be hunched over, it's indicating that this is a time where even a man isn't gonna be strong enough to withstand the times. And what are men often seen as? Providers, protectors, the strength of a household. So if the men are in this state of disarray, how much more the women? How much more the men? How much more the children? You're gonna have motherfuckers out here losing their minds. But this is all indicative of what? The deliverance of Israel. These things have to happen in order for us to be able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Keep reading.
Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great.
Alas, when you look into that word alas, did somebody pull up alas in the free dictionary?
So it's alas in the free dictionary reads, used to express sorrow, regret, grief, compassion, or apprehension of danger or evil.
Right, apprehension of danger or evil. Right? This is a warning. Alas, alas. Okay? Keep reading.
Jeremiah?
Yeah, Jeremiah 37.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, and he should be saved out of it.
Right, and how will you be saved out of it? Through the covering and blood of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Okay? If we be accounted worthy, Lord willing.
Jeremiah 30:7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. And it's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, ain't no day like this, man. You know, like Lil Pump said, right now all you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. There's still a whole shit ton more left. You know, hey, this is nothing compared to what's coming, man. Shit shut down, no food, no water, no safety, no security for your life. Hey, all that is coming, man.
And that's what these elites talking about, man. That's why the hot topic right now is what? The Davos speaker. All right, Switzerland, literally what, 2-3 days ago? Right, all the top doubles of the planet Earth meeting in Switzerland, Davos, Switzerland, discuss disease X, right? The global takeover, the transition of the old economic order and in with the new. See what I'm saying? So
Israelite pride, brother.
So this is the thing.
Absolutely.
They're getting ready to issue this this new world order. They're getting ready with this transition, pretty much. All right, the Karagma, the MOTB. All right, the central bank digital currency, which Trump just said on this video on Twitter that he vowed that he's going to stop the Feds from creating a central bank. Yes, CBDCs, man.
Right.
This is the same nigga that said that God spoke to him and told him that he was supposed to be the savior to America.
What?
He said that shit.
Yeah, he said he was going to stop World War III.
He said that shit, bro. And that's just pumping fuel on these right wing Republicans to Americans to think that he's the answer to bring things back into order. No, this nigga is just a cog in the system to bring you into a civil war, man.
Yep. Yep. Hey, they play ball. Get Revelation 13:11. I'll pass it back to his brothers. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, all right, Biden, Trump, they're both puppets for the elites, man.
Two
All
wings
right?
of the same bird.
That's it. All right, so like the Lord said, be not deceived. Go ahead, whoever got it.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 11. I beheld another beast coming out of the I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Yeah, he had two horns like a lamb. All right, that lamb represents salvation, man. Right, and that's the spirit that pretty much they're using this guy Trump for, because he's a cult personality, right? Bring that definition out too. Right, read that one more time. You want?
Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a
Yeah,
dragon.
he had two horns like a lamb, but spake as a dragon. You know, you're dealing with the Republicans and the Democrats. All right, all of them work for the elite. Man.
And when you go back to ancient Rome, you had the plebeians and the patricians.
There you go. There you go. So they're the same. They're all part of this beast, basically, right? They said he spoke like a lamb, but he what did he say? He spoke like a lamb. Spake as a dragon. Going back to the draconian laws that are coming forward. Because right now, going back to these meetings of these doubles, they're talking about what climate change, getting rid of the animals, the fucking cows and
Control
chickens,
of the narrative.
controlling the narrative.
Do away with the consumption of meat.
Come on, man.
Gluten sensitivity, or what you cannot say on gluten.
Right. It's pumping chemicals and shit in the air. Right? And this is all in the name of so-called saving the earth, man.
They had a whole shaman trying to throw so-called curses on whoever they were
Come on, man.
You know,
All enchantments and rituals, man, to try to prolong this kingdom is not going to happen.
But if
Yeah, get that.
this is for a cult of personality. It says a cult of personality or a cult of the leader is the result of an effort which is made to create an idealized and heroic image of a glorious leader, often through unquestioning flattery and praise.
Yeah. So basically, Donald Trump is false hope.
Yeah.
You know, he's been set up to deceive the masses, man, to keep the hope in America. Because right now, everybody across the world sees that America is clearly on its last leg. This place is dying, man.
It says,
Yep.
historically, it has been developed through techniques of mass media propaganda, spectacle, the arts, patriotism, and government organized demonstrations and rallies.
Yeah. So they groomed this guy well, just like they did Obama, man.
Yeah, because you have what they call the global young leaders. All these leaders of all these countries, Putin too, all right, they were all groomed from the beginning, all right, to play the role that the elites wanted them to do. All right, Klaus Schwab, all these guys, man, set up.
Everybody has their role in this theater. You know, this show that we're in the midst of, man. You know, you got it.
Let's look at 1 John 2:18. Luke tells us the last time, as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now there are many Antichrists. Whereby we know that it is the last time.
Yeah, so this is how we know it's the last time, because we see the rise of many anti-messiahs. Right? And this whole system has been set up to go against Yahweh Shema Shai. Esau is trying to establish a world order, which is basically full rebellion against the Most High in the scriptures, man. That's why I said before that we're approaching a time where everybody's religious beliefs, political beliefs are about to clash with this devil's left hand in science. You know, that's why you see the division going on throughout society, man. Right. Within the government, within the political parties, within these people. It's an article that came out. They were saying that pretty much due to the people's stance in politics has divided the homes more than ever.
Right. But this is all prophecy at the end of the day, right? Now, just touching on what Zaquan had made mention of, without all of these things, we're pretty much at a point where we're about to reach a clash. This clash is in hopes to bring about what? Chaos, man. Civil unrest, because when you see all of these things happening, these conflicts of interest, different people having different stances, it's all in hopes that what comes about? This, so to speak, something to come out on top, which is what they envision as their new world order, man. Everybody is under one consent.
It's Isaiah Yeshaya chapter 19 and verse 2. It says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother. See, everyone against his man. I'm sorry. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor. city against city and kingdom against kingdom. And what's spiritual about this is back in ancient Egypt, you know, it was a lot of division. You know, it was like divided into two kingdoms. You know, so pretty much in this time, you know, America is divided on all fronts.
Yeah, prime example, like the state of Texas. Hey, Texas is ready to become its own entity, if you will, man.
They're ready to see it out.
Yeah.
They see that the Biden administration is not beneficial for their state. That a lot of that stuff that the Biden administration is doing is actually crippling their economy down there in Texas. Man. All the migrants and things like that, man, that's fucking their economy.
This got to be the year, man. Lord willing, you got it. What you got?
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. Suppose you that I come to give peace on earth. I tell you, nay, or rather division.
Yeah, this is the Lord said. This is what Yahweh Shai said. Suppose that I come to send peace on earth. I tell you, nay, no, but rather division. This is why everything is in chaos and disorder across the planet Earth, right?
Verse 52, it says, for henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son. The son shall be divided against the father. The mother against the daughter against the mother-in-law against the daughter-in-law.
Yeah, and that's why we made mention about the clash that we see that's going on, man. People are divided politically. People are divided religiously. People are divided off those that took the jump shot versus those who didn't. You know, that all played into the division, man. Yep. Go ahead.
And it says, and the daughter-in-law against the mother-in-law.
Yeah, so pretty much this so-called new economic order is against Yahweh Shai. There's nothing more but the Tower of Babel revisit. You know, that same spirit is in the earth again, trying to unify all the nations and all of that, come together as one. Same thing that happened during the time of Maccabees, right? But the Lord's going to destroy that shit, man. You know? That's what we tell you. At the height of this, at the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Right? So we're right here. You know?
How much more once there ain't no food and no water, man? How much more then? You know, you saw what happened when they had that scare of the epidemic when it first started. Everybody going, you know, raiding them stores, taking everything they can.
You have that on an everyday basis when they call for fire.
Yeah.
The moment they say it's going to snow, these niggas run to the store, buy a bottle of milk, buy a bottle of bread, buy a bottle of water, toilet paper, because they scared. Esau has got that down to a science where they know that's a monkey scheme now, man. You know? So like you said, when you're doing stuff scared, then what you going to do?
This is Luke chapter 23 and verse 31. For if they do these things with a green tree, this will be done in the dry.
Like I said, man, when shit is still, co-created, Jacob lived it up. That's why I tell you from second Ezra 14. 16, sloppy. The fish was being so good cheap, they should think themselves in a good case, man. So, hey, what Americans are starting to see now is that abundant lifestyle that you have, become accustomed to when you have more than what you need, when things are becoming scarce now, people are starting to bug out, man. Because you're starting to see how people in other countries have been living their whole life. Now it's scary. Like that, what's the nigga named Tucker Carlson? He was saying that one thing he had. He was like, man, Americans are now being faced with famine. That's scary to these people that never have experienced that never fast. They just eat, drink, and live merry all their lives, man.
Yeah, you Americans live deliciously, like it tells you in Isaiah 47 chapter. You live deliciously, not a care in the world. You didn't think that, you didn't consider these judgments, man, but now they're upon you. Right? These are the sorrows. This is the beginning of the sword, man. That's coming down, man. So you people are about to be in you people are about to go through the straight gate, man.
Luke chapter 21 and verse 25 says, there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity.
Go ahead.
The sea and the waves roaring.
Some more.
That's on that word perplexity.
It says men's heart failing them for fear.
Yeah, men's hearts failing them for fear, man. People see the way this economy is going. People see the way that this government is going. All right? Hey, Biden came out and told you that he was a Zionist. he's for them niggas over there, man. Right? Go ahead. And then Trump is too. Don't get it twisted, man. Just because he get on these platforms talking about he gonna stop World War III, he gonna stop the feds from creating a central bank digital currency. Don't be fooled, man.
He's what they call controlled opposition.
That's it, man. You got to be able to see through that. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Read on.
It says, looking after the things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Yeah, for the powers of heaven should be shaken, and we see that now, man, because we're in the time of what? Of Satan falling as lightning, as the scriptures say, man. All right? He knows that his time is short. The devil, Klaus Schwab said it. He said, look, we got nothing but a small window to pretty much establish this new world, so to speak, man.
And we had gone into months ago, they talked about accelerating their agendas, man. Right. So we're seeing things move faster and faster, you know, as the years go on. You can damn sure believe that we wouldn't have seen them doing these incantations, you know, at the summit meetings if they weren't trying to speed things up, man.
Yep. Exactly.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, starting verse 10. It reads, "And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our power."
Right, that's coming. That's the message that's coming forth from the prophets, man. Now has come salvation. Now we're in the time. Romans 13:11, our salvation is nearer than we believe. Now it's come salvation. What else again?
Continuing on, it says, "In the power of his Mashiach, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our power came."
Right, and that's what these devils do by the way of these rituals, man. You know, they speak unto the Lord, they complain to the Lord. You know, here it is causing the problem on the earth. You see that? So now we're in a time of what? The accuser of our brethren being cast down, man. The slanderer. All right, the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And it reads, "And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb
Yep.
and by the word of the testimony, and they loved not their lives."
Right, so the elect have already overcame this devil. Through what? Through their testimony. The testimony of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Which is bringing this devil's empire down.
It's the spirit of prophecy.
The spirit of prophecy, man, which is eliminating all those strongholds. That's why he can no longer keep up with his lies.
Right. Hey, Jaquan, just touching on that, when you go into that word strongholds, in 2 Corinthians, the 10th chapter, we went into this last night, that pretty much goes into a fort or a fortress. So it's pretty much like pulling out the blocks of the brick and mortar gradually. So this foundation being what? His lies and deception. So the truth now being declared pursuant to 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, is overtaking his whole system. That's why he's saying we have a short window. We have a short time. Because at the rate that the truth is coming out, hey, this is coming out with fervency, man. Roaring waters, man.
That's it. Basically, his fortress is being penetrated right now by the spirit of truth. That's why the Lord said, "Hold you and get that in Hosea 6 when he said, I healed them by the mouth of the prophets." Hosea 6 and try verses 4 or 5. What?
This is Job Ayawah 14 and 5. It says, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds, and they cannot pass." Hey, so pretty much like the scripture says, you know, the triumphant of the wicked is but for a moment, the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. If you paraphrasing, you know, so this devil's time is numbered.
Yeah.
I mean, the scripture tell you why did the heathen rage, you know, imagine the main thing, you know, because Esau in his mind, he, you know, going back to that tribe, Esau really thinks that, you know, he's gonna, seed up everybody, have everybody out eating bugs and all that, right? But going back to the piece of water, brought out, you know, pretty much his time is done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's why 2024 has been what? Rapid fire. Right? Before you get that Hosea, get that Matthew 24, verse 21 and 22. Real quick. Where we got that. All right? Yep, 21 and 22, real quick.
This is the book of Matthew 24, chapter 21. "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time."
Right, so we see in the beginning of it now. The great tribulation, man. Hey, Americans are in the worst case scenario than ever, man. Right? As far as economics, man. People can't afford shit. It's hard to live. It's hard to eat. Right? The food is trash. You know, shit real out here, man. And everybody is and everybody is complaining about it.
Right.
You know?
Or they frightened.
Yeah.
Shit, you see Edomite women. You see Edomite women, doing the TikTok videos.
I make 6 figures and I'm struggling.
Yeah, right.
But see, you think about the fact of that too. Added to that point, you have a thing called lifestyle inflation, where a lot of people they don't know how to keep their money and keep their living expenses where they're able to regulate their finances well.
They live above their means.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Try to live above
The
their means.
spirit has been calling for brothers to live like a more like frugal type lifestyle. Like you said, living minimalistic kind of life. Because we ain't gonna be able to take that shit to the Jacob trouble anyway. This not gonna take everything that he can take from you. So at this point, your mind frame should be downsized as much as you can to save money.
Yeah, everybody's used to having cloud and flexing and having more. Like you said earlier, man. Now is the time when you gonna have to reduce shit. You gonna have to go without. You gonna have to get used to that.
And like we made mention a couple months back, man, meat consumption needs to be cut down because that's when you notice you don't buy meat, you save money when you go grocery shopping. Hey, stop eating out, stop going out as much, different things like that. You can limit, cut down 100 times a month. You go out probably 2-3 times a month. That's it, man. Well, America is forcing you to change up your lifestyle.
Yeah. I was just going to add to that point, pretty much America is forcing you to pretty much change your lifestyle. Just like you had the situation with that girl, the rich girl got hit in the head. Now she got caught, and she being summoned to go to court for damn near. So that lifestyle that she lives like, buying people, money, all that shit dead now, man.
The Lord said what? The vision shall fail. Yeah, speaking on women. But regardless, all this shit is not gonna fail. All you Jakes is living this so-called lavish lifestyle, taking these dumbass trips and shit. All this shit's gonna fail.
Yeah. All the splurging and shit.
Splurging and shit. This shit's over.
And also scriptures say, she that lives with pleasure, dead while she living. See that? A lot of you people out there, I live with pleasure.
Also, just to flip it on the other side, when you look at that as an NLT, it says that pretty much she that lives in pleasure is spiritually dead. And that's the whole population, that's better than 2/3, man. That has no biblical outlook on why things are going like it's going, man. They don't have any clue about prophecy, nothing. They just live their life. And you see that pride that they had a couple years ago is gone, man. That whole, that room to walk on living their best life is gone.
Hosea chapter 6 and verse 5. Therefore have I hewn them by my prophets. I have slain them by the words of my mouth.
Yeah, see, that's what's happening to Esau's infrastructure. He's being hewn down by the mouth of the prophets. It tells you the same thing in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, right? That he would destroy them with the brightness of the coming with the words of his mouth. Roughly paraphrasing, man. See that? So that's all tied to what this word bringing down this devil's stronghold, man.
And and thy judgments are as the light that goes forth.
There you go, man, which is ultimately Yahushua, the word, the light, right, which is being manifested through the prophets. Go back to that. What was you going before that? Yeah, read that again. Yeah, read that in NLT.
So Hosea chapter 6 and verse 5 in the NLT. I sent my prophets to cut you to pieces, to slaughter you with my words, with judgments as inescapable as light. Like the scriptures speak for themselves, right? The Lord sent the prophets out to chop down these strongholds that Esau spent decades, millennia really building up, man. Right? We're tearing down all the imaginations that they've established, right? And he's being, slaughtered with the words, man. Right? And then he's going to be slaughtered for real, man.
Yeah, because all Esau's imaginations are a complete rebellion against Yahweh Shah. Look, these devils, these people that run this world are pushing a kingdom where there's not going to be any genders, where you're going to be ruled over by AI, right? They're going to have the ability to tap in your brain, all right? Monitor all your purchases, be a carbon emission. You see what I'm saying? What type of world is that? That's hell.
Yeah, I thought that's slavery.
You see what I'm saying? But this is a full-blown digital oppression that this man is coming with by the way of the left hand. You see that? Go back to that Matthew.
This is from Matthew chapter 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not sent beginning of the world to this time.
Right, that's why we tell you 2024 has been coined by the apostles the year of Jacob's trouble, man. This is a time that's coming that has never been seen or experienced on the planet Earth, man. You niggas don't have a clue what's coming, man. A time of trouble that's gonna be worse than slavery, man. Right? Go ahead.
And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved.
Right, so except those days be shortened, no flesh shall be saved, man. This is why, as we said, 2024 is basically a year of overdrive, man. We about to see this shit go up, man. That's right. Look what's already happening in the first couple of weeks of this year, man.
I want to say the first day you had Jake bugging out in the damn Tesla, being bothered to the lives, man. You know, so yeah, man. When the day of the Lord come in, a lot of you individuals gonna be looking like that Jake, man. Right? But before that, people tell you that how the people go, dogs, tan, fowls, and heaven. You know, so yeah, man. It's a lot of people that's gonna get ready to die.
Yeah, time has already ran out. Time is already running out in the Middle East, as they said. You already got so-called American troops already in the land of Israel right now, man. Right. So they already setting this shit up, man. Iran it's been said that Iran has already hit multiple bases out there in the so-called Middle East. Bombs are being dropped, man. Shit is going on.
You dumbass people, man. You dumbass people, y'all don't know what the hell's going on, because y'all asking fucking follow you. You on the yellow brick road with your stupid ass, man. Yeah, but the Lord about to goddamn, he about to flip the switch on y'all ass.
Yeah, man.
You got that from the corner one. The Lord's tired of you damn niggas, man. You tired of you niggas, you tired of all you people, period. And all this shit that's going on around the world, y'all asking about some goddamn football and some fucking goddamn basketball, man. That show you this is Rome all over again, man. But the Lord don't want you niggas anyway. That's why it's so damn perfect. The Lord really don't want y'all ass, man.
Yeah,
He wants y'all to goddamn burn the hell up.
It's the devil's job to keep you drowned in folly, man. All these different scandals, charges popping up.
But what they say,
You know?
they say the bigger deception on the man is thinking the devil don't exist, man. That's how stupid people. These people really think that the devil don't exist. That's the biggest deception known to man. You got that point of what?
Sirach chapter 5 and verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
And that's what our message is, what we pushing, man. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, man. You still got time to repent. You still in time of grace, man, the time of liberty, man. But what you just doing, you bullshit, man. You been in a state of complacency when you see all these things happening around you, man. You're not getting yourself prepared, man. Keep on.
And put not off from day to day.
And that's a nigga, man. Putting off from day to day, man. Only time a nigga want to pray to the Lord when his homie gets shot, grandma got them stroke out, so something happened to him as far as monetarily. That's the only time when a nigga want to pray. Oh man, my car, man, Lord, please, don't let him repo it. Nah, man, Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. He said not put off from day to day, man. Keep going.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and that's what you see, man. The wrath of Yahweh Shemel Shah is coming forth, man. And he's showing by what? By the plagues, man. By the prophecies, man. By these current events that we keep speaking on day in and day out, man. That's part of the prophecies, man. That's our job, man. The plagues is not slack, man. He ain't slacking the plagues no more in Babylon the Great, man. They speaking me right before your eyes, man. Keep going. Every day.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security,
And your securities, like we said, niggas want to flex. You want to flex your vacation. You want to flex your spending. That's your security, because that's where your God is. As the scriptures say, your God is your belly, man, which is that money. That's the majority of you niggas, man. You put your trust on Esau, Edom, man. But the scriptures say what? Cursed be the man that trusts in man. So that's going to be a curse to you niggas, man. And that's where your monetary gain and your little flex, that's where you put your trust in, man. That's where your security is. You Floyd Mayweather niggas. You got them Gucci LaFleur ass niggas. That's where your damn trust is. Your fucking money, man. Instead of your how about Chanel shot, man. Your power, man. I'm bringing the book with the wings, man. You gonna die in that goddamn bunker. You and them goddamn chicken wings. You gonna become a chicken wing, nigga. You'll be the biggest chicken wing on the man. Your big fat ass.
Yeah, it's all in vain, you know. Hey, them devils outright said it that hey, you niggas, you're not welcome in the next life will come. You're not part of this transition of power that's happening right now.
You're not included.
You know?
I want to say there was a book that Edomite wrote.
Get the elected nigga.
You know, so Esau gonna eat a lot of you wicked ass niggas that's down there, man. The fucking
Shit, hell yeah. He gonna make a full course out of a nigga like Rick Ross, man. That's a full course meal.
with that, bro.
We'll finish it up on it.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And our security thou shall be destroyed. Because like you said, yeah, we talking about this coon ass nigga. You building a bunker thinking that's gonna save you, man. You can't nobody save you from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. You can't run from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Only thing that's gonna save you is repentance, man. And calling on the true names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's the only way you get saved. You ain't even guaranteed that.
Yeah.
Ain't even guaranteed.
Because everything outside of that is all vanity.
Exactly.
Add on to that. Go to Amos 6 and 1. Add that
Book of Amos, chapter 6, verse 1, it reads, woe to them that are at ease in Zion.
Yeah, woe unto them that are at ease in Zion. This is speaking about you Israelites. That word ease goes back to security and comfort. So the Lord is saying, woe unto you niggas that are at ease and that are comfortable. Right? Meanwhile, all of these top devils, these top Satanists, meeting in Davos, discussing your destruction, man. On how they gonna starve you to death. How they gonna drop another disease on your ass, man. That's what they talking about. How they about to take over the planet Earth under the spiritual demon Satan. That's what they talking about. So woe to all you niggas that's comfortable that don't give a damn about the news, the prophecies. Right? You gonna be destroyed, man.
I got the next key.
Go ahead.
They ain't even hiding.
Yeah.
They ain't even hiding out there in the open with it.
Okay, you got a full goddamn witch doctor out there blowing on them and shit,
Coughing on them.
coughing on them, goddamn spewing that mucus and shit all on them. While you niggas up here goddamn singing some goddamn stupid ass
Come
sexy
on,
red, man. They ain't ready to goddamn sit forth the plagues, man. Come on, man. But how about Shanal Shai ain't faithful with you? You about to see. You about to see, man.
You got it, bro.
Amos chapter 6, verse 1, it reads, woe unto them that are at ease in Zion. If I may add, that word woe goes back to death, destruction, man. You know that? Amos 6 and 1, woe unto them that are at ease in Zion and trust in the mountains of Samaria, which are named the chief of the nations, to whom the house of Israel.
Right, so you can tie that to America, man. You trust in the government of America. You trust in the system, man. All right? You're going to be devoured by this beast system, man, when they push this thing, man. Because, hey, we already know, hey, we did a lesson on that, man. Here it is. The information is out on what the MOTB is, which is what the Quran is. You got Jake all on social media that know about it, but they like, shit, sign me up. When can I get it on my body first?
Wicked ass guy, what was his name? That stupid ass comedian talking about, once they push it, everybody go get it. You know, yeah, little ball.
Yeah.
Little ball, yeah.
Yeah, niggas are gonna willing to take it, man.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, you mean I ain't gotta have a credit card no more? I ain't gotta carry my wallet? You know, goofy ass niggas. But hey, but you've been set up for the sword, man. Regardless.
It's Isaiah 36 and 6. Lo thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed on Egypt,
Yep.
whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it. So is Pharaoh king of Egypt to all that trust in him.
Yeah, all right. And that thing is gonna go, it's gonna pierce you, man. That Quran is gonna pierce you niggas, man. You gonna take it. Right? Because you don't have a foundation. You don't know the Lord. Right? You chose to ignore the prophets. You said the Bible was written by the so-called white man. It was a book of mythology and fairy tales. All right. So when these things hit, like the elders have been saying, don't be trying to run to us. Don't try to seek out the oil from us. Hey, you got to buy for yourselves, man. You know, you foolish virgins out there, man. 2/3 and you false prophets, man. Get it on your own, man. You said you had it all figured out, right? The MOTV was everything outside of being a damn C-hit, man. All right, so you got it at the end of the day, man.
Niggas out here telling you that MOTV just slipped off battlefield.
Right. Jesus Christ, some fake white man, Jesus, all that, man. All right, so you figure it out when this thing hits.
That's right.
All right? You got it, brother.
So Amos chapter 6 and verse 1 in the NLT. What sorrow awaits you who lounge in luxury in Jerusalem,
Woo, man.
and you who feel secure in Samaria.
Yeah, and you know, it's a lot of jakes that's getting the bag, man. You know, they got their get rich quick schemes, you know, how to invest your money, how to diversify your portfolios. You know, it's all on social media, man, on how to get your bread up.
Yeah, they nigga have a full damn sermon. They have, don't they, on YouTube have full sermon how you can get your money, your taxes right,
Yeah.
credit score build. You know, when you ask about the Lord, nigga,
Right.
If I may add, you know, I keep seeing this stupid ass commercial on YouTube about some people talking about $6,000. You know, it's scary shit, man. You have an AI making all these celebrities say this shit, which shows you how they're gonna use that to frame us, man.
But see,
Be not deceived.
touching on that point. That's why you're talking about that in the Davos summit. All right, we gotta be. Could a brother grab 2 Corinthians 2:11 right there? Because this is all a part of Esau, right? Using his means. All right. Because remember, the scriptures say that he's more subtle than any beast of the field. So Esau is aware. Look, he has the control of what is allowed to be on the internet and not. Don't get it confused. Okay. That's why you have things such as dark web, where you have to go into a whole nother site, a whole nother side of the internet to access certain information. But right, but the point is that with that AI, the discussion you had the EU commissioner. She works for the EU. Her position in particular, I'll look it up right quick. Her name is Ursula, and she pretty much made the point that with AI, this is a new threat to the reality and what's on the internet, and that has to be controlled.
Yes, because that's a real big issue on the internet, period. Because here, like on Instagram, for you brothers that's on Instagram, man, don't just be posting any and everything that you see on there.
Right, and another thing, fact check the information. It's a lot of, as the scriptures say, leasing is hard at hand.
Yeah.
Niggas be out here just saying the most random shit, and then you look it up and no information on it.
It's that, but then like I say, you got niggas posting, people posting pictures that whether it's a celebrity or just a regular person, like when Donald Trump got indicted or whatever, you have people posting AI generated pictures of him going to jail with mugshots and all that. He wasn't even in jail yet, man. Right. And then you got people going and reporting on that saying that's real. So like I said, this AI is a major problem that Esau is allowing to pretty much, blow up.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
then he
that's
has reason to be like, oh, see, I gotta control the internet. I gotta lock this shit up.
Yeah. He got his hand in it, man. That's him. That's him playing both sides. See, Esau got a hand in everything that you see that's going on throughout society, man. All right, everything is controlled.
Put it out.
That's it.
Start at verse 9, please.
Yeah, verse 9.
Talk loud, huh?
Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 9. And it reads, for to this end also did I write, that I might know the proof of you, whether ye be obedient in all things.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Verse 11.
Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, we're not ignorant of his devices, man. So when you hearing this nigga Trump talking about some, he's gonna vow to fight the feds for creating a central bank digital currency, you out your damn mind, man. You know that's controlled opposition, man. Cause hey, that's the very foundation of their transition here, man. Of bringing in the so-called new economic order. Right. That's all part of the MOTB. Yeah, all right. So Trump ain't stopping shit, man.
Cause like talking what you said, you think Esau gonna allow anything to go out that he ain't got his hands on? This is the devil we talk about, man. This is his world. So he controls the media. He controls everything that all information comes out of. That's why in that summit that they had, they said that they gotta get control of the internet. That's the last form of media. They don't have full control of the internet. Because you don't got average people bringing information out.
Right. Because if Trump does that, that's basically saying that he's gonna stop the sea hit from coming to pass. Basically, he gonna null out Revelation 13 and 15 and 16.
Look, this is the same nigga that was on Epstein Island. What the hell he gonna really do, bro? They got that on this nigga. So if he really was going against the grain, you don't think they get him like they get us? When our people, trying to speak out? Come on, man.
And that goes back to him getting that cult of personality.
That's it.
Right? Because they're using him to deify him. Right? Go back into that definition, it goes into somebody who's given a supernatural, superhuman status. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
If he did this, he would be putting himself, as the Most High, man. Because Esau, you see the elites trying to do that, so he would be circumventing them, man.
But they say that, them Edomites are like, I want to thank God, Jesus,
and Donald Trump.
You ain't never heard him say that?
Well, I mean, they
No, I heard it a few times.
They hung the Great White Hope. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
But that's
It's 3.
Sorry, 3.
This is from Matthew 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the mountain of Olives, disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?
Yeah, at the end of the world. So the prophets of the Lord always inquired about the end times. You know, go ahead.
And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you.
That's the point. This is what we're telling you. Take heed that no man deceive you, man. Trump has been set up by the elite, man, to keep your hope in a dying America, man. All right? To have you to continue to trust in this system. Be not deceived. Go ahead.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Yahweh, Hamashiach,
Yeah.
and shall
Yahushua.
deceive many.
Yeah, and it shall deceive many. So, and we seen Trump hold the Bible up, saying that he's a God-fearing man, all that shit. Right? But see, the point of me bringing that scripture is that, like I said, guys like Trump, you know, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, you all know who are. All these guys have been in a position of like saviors. You know, they've been set up as saviors for humanity. So people around the world that don't know better, they look at these guys as angels of light. The scriptures tell you about that, man. Marvel not has Satan has transformed himself into an angel of light, man. So these guys are basically like false prophets, if you will. You know, because Elon Musk, Bill Gates, they're all centered around what the technology, you know, to issue forth this nanotech shit, this biometric stuff. You know, technology that has to do with going inside your body, going inside your brain. You know, that's what it's all about, because he that controls the brain controls the body.
And this isn't something that's going to stop. You just had Klaus Schwab at the summit mention the fact of implantable technology being implemented.
That's it.
And he said that that's going to happen within the next 10 years, but we know that that timetable is going to be actually faster than that.
Yeah.
Because you had back in 2016, you made mention that implantable device was going to be introduced within 10 years.
Yeah.
It's 2024 now
That's it. And look how things are speeding up.
for the election.
That's right.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 9. It reads, Even him whose coming is after the
Start
book.
up at 7.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 7. It reads, For the mystery of iniquity do already work.
Right, so the mystery of iniquity is going back to these Edomites, man. They're already at work. These devils, they're already having their secret councils, secret meetings, and discussing their plans of their nefarious plans of so-called global domination, or how they're going to conquer the world via artificial intelligence, man, which is literally demons. Right? Esau is basically, you know, tapping into his bag. Right?
And they on wax saying that. Elon made mention of that. This ain't just nothing that brothers is just saying just to say.
Right. Opening portals, and we saw the videos on I saw it on the ground. Right? Them devils, you know, activating that CERN machine and opening up portals and bringing in entities and shit like
Yeah,
that.
you seen it all across the world. You seen it because when they did it, that's when the earthquake.
Yeah.
Earthquake in what was it, Turkey?
Yeah.
Like over 50K people got killed and shit. That shit went. That was spoke for 1 week and that just was gone like that.
So right now it's high level witchcraft that's going on right now. That goes back to them enchantments, Isaiah 47. Right? Let's go.
It's like 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 7. Again, it reads, For the mystery of iniquity do already work.
Right, so these Edomites are already at work, man. Starting with the elites, the Amalekites. Go ahead.
Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way.
So Yahweh Shem Shah is allowing these devils to do these things because they're fulfilling the hand of the left-hand side, man. Right. So you got to do these things. They got to implement the technology, the AI, push forth the Quran, man. Bring forth these entities, these spirits, man. You know, they got to do these things, man. All right.
But Jake got to realize that people they think that that's Esau's problem. Really, it's the Most High's problem. that because he wants to see who's going to submit under the hands of Esau, Edom, or submit under him.
That's right. Esau believes he got control of both sides. Ultimately, the Most High's got control of both sides.
Yeah, he thinks he's omni. How you say the word omnipotent? Yeah, omnipotent or omnipotent, however you want to pronounce it. All knowing, right? Go ahead.
This is the book, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
Right. So we're in the time of the wicked being revealed, man. All right. The biblical Edomite, the so-called white man. Right. Who's the one that's running the world? Who has control over the money supply, the world's resources? Right? Who controls it all, man? Right? Here it is. These people have the power and the money to fix the earth. Are they going to do it? Hell no. Why? Because the spirit in him is not upright. He was created to be the wicked, man.
You had a guy that went to the WEF, and he pretty much said that you guys are really the problem. And he told them straight to their face. He said, you guys present the problem as X when it's really Y. The solution is X when it's really Y. And what he was pretty much was saying is that you guys are saying that this is the way that we need to resolve these problems that are fucking up the earth.
Right.
When in actuality, it's a whole nother pathway.
Right.
But what you do is you present the problem and solution for your betterment, man.
And
And
you capitalize off everything, man.
Exactly.
Everything is about a way of this man making money, man.
Right. Control.
You know, it's all control. Right? What benefit is killing all the cows and the chicken? Right? Getting rid of the water. What benefit is that to humanity, man? In the name of climate change, right?
Poisoning the earth.
Poisoning the earth.
ICM.
Come on, man. Putting all this technology in people's bodies, which is causing turbo cancers, man. People are just dropping dead out of the blue. So what benefit are these people to the earth, man? Right? Read on now.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8. And it reads, then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
Whom the Lord should consume with the spirit of his mouth, starting with the prophets, man. This is why they want us out the way.
Right.
This is why if they can have it their way, they'll get us off the streets right now, man.
Right.
And that's already in motion.
Right.
That's what all these decrees and policies are being set up for, man. Right? To get rid of anybody that's going against the narrative of the WHO or the WF.
Right.
All right? Of the Amalekites. If you want to just be all the way at 100.
Right.
Right?
We in that time right now where the son of perdition is being revealed, as you read up in that 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter.
Right.
So as the elder had said, speaking out against his status quo, man, they're at the point where they're like, shit, we got to get these dudes out the way. Because we're the main one, all right, through the spirit of power of Yahweh Bashar Now Shai, that's breaking down clearly the problems that he has created and the solution to the problems that he's made, which is ultimately for his system to be done away with. You don't like that talk.
Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 20. It says, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off." Verse 21, it says, "That make a man an offender for a word."
Right, making a man an offender for the word, man. Because this word is truth. All right? And truth is the enemy of this man's estate. All right? His whole system was built on deception, lies. You reading?
Yeah, well, he made something called cancel culture.
Right.
Where you can be literally canceled for telling the truth.
And that's how you know they use Trump as he's a pawn. Because who they start using that nigga first.
Trump, Alex Jones, Andrew Tate, and it was which they banned Alex Jones from the internet, but they brought him back. I think they gave him access to Twitter again or something like that.
Donald Trump got his bitch with that.
Yeah, man. So you already know.
Andrew Tate, and then you had
Kanye West.
Kanye West, but then you had Elon Musk buy X, or Twitter, named it X, and was saying pretty much how he's fighting for free speech. Which we know that free speech is just to label everybody in different categories so they know who to go after. Who doesn't like this? Who has an opinion over the jab? You know, who doesn't agree with the WEF, the regular, how they're bringing the world, all you get to say. And but most importantly, they're doing that, all right, to come against us, the prophet.
That's it.
You know, again?
Isaiah 29 and 21.
Hey, because the WHO has pretty much full authority. You know, they're like the ruling. They're like, you know, America really doesn't have any power. All the power is to the WEF and the WHO. You know, and it all goes back to who? Emblem. All right, they got the power. Go ahead.
WEF is really telling these countries, giving them certain guidelines to abide by.
Yeah, they are unelected leaders of the world. Like, elders, you talking about who the fuck put these niggas in charge over giving direction on how everything's gonna go?
Right. It's Isaiah 29, 21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
Right. And the scriptures say they hate him that rebuketh at the gate, man. All right. We've been put in the forefront through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai to have this word go up to the gates of the noble. Okay.
Yeah, because these elites, they watch the videos. They see what we're talking about, and like you always say, talk about we tell them what they're gonna do before they do it. And that's what puts fear in them because they know that these prophecies speak against them.
That's it. They know that we know, and they scared, man. Yeah. They know it.
Because through the prophecies is how the world became privy on everything these devils are doing. Yeah, you have your truthers, but look, once again, who do they watch? The apostles ain't just some random people that just popped up. They've been out here for years, and they get watched just like, you know, Jake watch them, Edomites and different nations watch them too.
Great fear fell upon himself.
Right.
Reread that latter part about the snare.
Isaiah 29, 21, right on the middle part, it says, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate.
Right, and that's what we have to be conscious of, man. That's why it tells us in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, that great persecution is going to come upon the saints of the Most High. All right, because they're going to ensnare us and try to put us try to pretty much put us in a pit, so to speak. But at the end of the day, there's nothing that you can do against the elect. The scriptures say that the Lord has men, or he roughly paraphrasing, the Lord has not in Romans, but that the Lord has he's reserved them that they can't be plucked out of his hand. Roughly paraphrasing.
Romans say it talks about how you can't come to whatever before the elect does.
Exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
right.
matter of fact, hold that Romans 8, 16 on down.
I was shot for that too.
Yeah, I'll try this in.
What you said, Romans?
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and I'm going to read verse 8 again.
That's right.
And it reads, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
So every day these prophecies are speaking louder and louder.
That's right.
It's clear.
Right.
Now the understanding is becoming more clearer as we enter into the time of the end. You should know who the wicked is now. There should be no confusion. All right, go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, it shall destroy this, like it shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Yep. Yahweh Shai is coming back with the host of heaven. It said in Isaiah 47 and 3 that I shall not meet thee as a man. All right, go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 9, it reads, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Even him, Esau Edom, whose coming is after the working of Satan, man. So he's coming with the full force of Satan, man. Right? A full force of the left hand, man. All right, go ahead.
With all power and signs and lying.
With all power, signs, and lying wonders. Going back to his technology, man. Right? That's the main part of this of his power, man. His technology, man. Right? That blessing, which is the sword. You know, his nuclear missiles, his propaganda, his warfare. You see what I'm saying? The famine, the pestilences, all right? His lies. It's all tied into that, right? Any more? Read down to like 11, 10, 11.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 10. It reads, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of truth,
Right.
that they might be saved.
Right, so Donald Trump, he ain't stopping this, man. All right, this is all tied to that CBDC and central bank digital currency, which he vowed that he was going to stop the feds from creating. That's all bullshit, man. Right? Come on, man. That's just to give a false hope, man.
stir up big strife and bring forth more division. That's all.
Right. Because hey, this is a pivotal part of prophecy right here, man. All right, read on now.
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 11. And for this cause, for God shall send the strong delusion.
Yep.
They believe of God.
Right. And the Most High gonna send you niggas strong delusions that you should believe a lot, because a lot of people they're gonna fall victim to this. This is on deck, man. They gotta get rid of the money, Jake. Ezekiel 7 and what, 19 says that what, they're gonna cast their silver and gold in the streets. Why? Because it's gonna be meaningless. It's not gonna have any value no more, man. So what's gonna be the next way of buying and selling, man? Right here. Go ahead,
Second Thessalonians chapter 2, and you said go down to verse.
One more verse.
Yeah. This is the book of Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 12, and it reads, and that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure. Right.
Right. So all you Jakes, you 2/3 are going to be damned because you believe not the truth. You didn't think that this was the mark of the beast. You didn't believe it. You didn't, man. So when you run down to Egypt again to get this in your body, hey, your ass is out of there, man. Right? It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. Yep. O daughter of the Chaldeans. That's right. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Yeah, hey, America's time is over with, man. All right? Their reign of terror is done. Come on, man. It's a wrap, man. Everybody see blood in the water. These nations are ready, man. You already got the troops in the land. They already infiltrated, man. That's why you had the Title 42. That's why you got all these immigration laws that's allowing all these people to come in. Because this place is being set up for the snare. Right? These are able-bodied men from these other nations that are being disguised as regular citizens, so-called. But these are actual troops that are already over here, man. That are waiting to be what? To be activated, man. These sleeper cells. Go ahead, Doc. Verse 2, it says, "Take the millstone and grind meal. That's it. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg." Yeah, make bare the leg, man. You finding out everything, man. The organized crime, the feds all involved with child trafficking. Your celebrities, Elon Musk. All right, hey, Elon Musk just the tip of the iceberg, man. This thing is way deeper than that. I mean, not Elon Musk, Jeffrey Epstein. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper than that, man. Right? This is a full-scale operation, man. It's a global affair, man, and it's all coming out, man. That you Edomites are fucking wicked. That's right. Right? Yeah.
Ain't nobody talking about them.
Yeah, Jews, so-called Jews coming out of the ground, man. Yeah. All types of nasty shit going on, man.
Got all types of baby box, goddamn baby
foreskins.
Yeah, foreskins down there and shit. Nasty, man. They said the shit was linked to a goddamn child museum and shit, man.
We're not shocked to hear this.
Man, they said it was a mile away from
Yeah.
house.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You can't make this up.
Hey, man, the Lord is exposing you damn Edomites, man.
Nasty.
But the Lord said that. He said the things that will be hidden would no longer remain hidden. And everything will come out to light, roughly paraphrasing.
I think that happens with God.
So right now in this time of prophecy is a bad look for the Edomite, man. Oh yeah. Right? Shameful spewing. You got it, bro.
This is Jeremiah 49:7. It says, "Concerning Adawam Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Thayaman Teman?
Yep.
Is counsel perished from the prudent?
Yep.
Is their wisdom vanished?"
Is their wisdom vanished? And look at the things that these global leaders are talking about, man. They're talking about taking away the food, the water, right? Putting more chemicals in the fucking sky. You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna skip to the point, verse 10. But I've made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places. That, literally, you know, not a commercial, it was a video on Instagram, pretty much. They had the tunnels and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it says, "I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
Yep.
His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not."
Yep.
Pretty much going to the point that Esau's being made bare, he's being exposed.
Yeah. And the Most High is uncovering all your secret places. All your counsels, your literal secret places. Where you do all your goddamn dirt. All your witchcraft and sorcery. You know, it's all coming out, man. Go ahead. beginning of it. This is from the World Economic Forum. This is the annual meeting 2024. Rebuilding trust, they say, amid uncertainty. And so Esau is trying to rebuild that trust back in with the public, not knowing that, hey, it's not far beyond that, right?
You losing. Nobody trusts you no more. Nobody believes your stories. Nobody believes you. Right? Go back to that.
Isaiah 47 verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal.
Yep.
Uncover thy locks.
Yep.
Make bare the leg.
That's right.
Uncover the thigh. Pass over the rivers.
Right. Expose this place, man. That's what the Lord has been doing for literally the past years now, man. Every day is another scandal, is another big exposure. You finding out how truly wicked these so-called white people are, right?
Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Yep.
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
That's what's happening to Esau. His nakedness is being uncovered. His ass is being made butt ass naked, man. Yep. His shame is being seen. Go ahead.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
All right. This is how Yahweh Shah is coming back. He's coming back as an angelic force.
That's right.
All right. Pure power. Go ahead.
Verse 4. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name.
That's right.
The Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right.
For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Exactly. Go ahead.
Verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance.
Yep.
And given them into thine hand.
Yeah. We were brought over here to serve our punishment. Hardcore slavery, man. Go ahead.
It says, thou didst show them no mercy.
That's right.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right. Hey, Esau didn't show mercy upon the ancient, the gray hair, the hoary hair, as the scriptures say, nor the young. Right? And he's still doing it to this day. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
Yep.
And that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Yeah. And America didn't consider the latter end of this place. You thought you was going to be in a good case forever. You was going to be on top. You was going to never be in straits. You know, you was going to always have abundance.
Avoid judgment.
Yeah, avoid judgment. You know, America's army could never be taken down. You know, you didn't consider these things. Now look what's happening to this place. Look what's happening to the people. Right? The faith in America is gone. People don't trust the system. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is in financial straits. You know?
They didn't realize that they were just a puzzle piece in the elite's agenda.
Right.
You know, you go into that Davos speech, they were basically saying forego national pride and focus on global compliance.
Yep.
You know, so they're not worried about the nations individually. They're trying to get on one accord as a unit, man.
Yeah, keep all nations unto himself. Go ahead, Iris.
Isaiah 47 and verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasure, as well as carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Right, has he not said that? Has not the WEF put themselves up as God? They even said that. Look, we gods now, man. And anybody that gets in our way will be killed. They said that.
I got a quick precept just to back up what you just said. Isaiah 29, verse 15. And it reads, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the darkness. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? You see that? So Esau pretty much does the same thing. Right? He thinks that the things that he's doing, that he's not going to, pretty much, that he's just going to get away with it scot-free, man. No, the Lord got a judgment for you punk-ass Edomites out there, man. Men, women, and children. You see? So everything that you're doing in the dark, right, it's being exposed. You see that? Got it.
Isaiah 47 and 8. Therefore hear now this, thou art given unto pleasures, that dwellest carelessly and say in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Right, because his inward thought is that what? That his kingdom is going to dwell forever. Go ahead.
Right. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day. The loss of children and widowhood.
Yep.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
They should come upon thee in their perfection. Right? That's the nuclear destruction. It's going to be a perfect destruction. Go ahead.
for the multitude of thy sorcery,
Yeah, for the multitude of thy sorceries. And what else?
and for the great abundance of thine enchantment.
And for the great abundance of thy enchantments, man. All this shit that Esau's pushed for millennials, man. Right? Enchantment, sorcery, witchcraft, propaganda, lies, right? A false report. You see what I'm saying? Oppression. Go ahead.
Verse 10, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou saidst, none seeth me, thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee.
Right, and that's why when they had these secret councils, these secret meetings, you know, that's basically them trusting in their wickedness, man. They actually think that, look, they're going to do this thing. You know, they're probably discussing their final plans, communing with Satan on how they're going to get it done. You know, confiding in their demons, their witches and warlocks. You know?
Hey, well, that's what they know. That AI is a demon.
Yeah.
They're confiding in that. They already know they probably got some supercomputer with some AI in it, trying to discover the outcome of the end.
Right.
You know what they do?
Yeah, find the looking glass.
Yep. But you already told them that, look, you can't stop the inevitable, man. You pretty much going down. Yep. Exactly. Go ahead.
Continuing on, it says, thou shalt not be able to put it off,
Yep.
and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly.
Desolation is getting ready to come upon America suddenly, man. Right? This is what we're waiting on. We keep talking about it through the Spirit. That big event is coming, man. It has to happen, which is going to change the course of humanity as we know it. Go ahead.
It says, desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know.
Yep.
Stand now with thine enchantments,
Yep.
and with the multitude of thy sorcery.
Right, as we saw in the video at Davos, man. Got the fucking witch lady coughing on the niggas and shit. You know, you got opening prayers, you got ending prayers, right? When you actually watch the videos that's on the YouTube right now. So these devils are doing everything right now to maintain power. Go ahead.
It says, stand now with thy enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
That's right, man. From the very inception of America, man. Was it 1776? You know, the establishment of this place was basically off of Satan. Satanism and Freemasonry, man. Right?
It says, if so be, thou shalt be able to profit.
Yep.
If so be, thou mayest prevail.
Right. So the Lord is basically making mockery. He's like, look, go tap into your demons and your witches and see if it's going to save you from the destruction that I'm about to bring. Go ahead.
Verse 13, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel.
Yep.
Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee.
Yeah, this is his left hand. His witches, his warlocks, his sorcerers, his magicians. You know, basically let them save you. Let them give you the forecast or the outcome of your destruction. See if these things will save you.
Verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble. The fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Yep.
There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor fire to sit at.
Right.
Sit before it.
Right. So the point is that you Edomites are not going to deliver yourselves from the destruction.
That's right.
Your whole empire is going to be destroyed, and those that survive, pursuing the Revelation the 6th chapter, we gonna get you out them damn rocks, man.
That's right.
Right? Out of them damn tunnels, underground bunkers, right? You gonna get snatched up and be the first fruits of slavery, man.
That's right.
Scripture say what? Bind up their kings and nobles with chains, with fetters of iron. So either way, you're not gonna escape. Any more?
Verse 15, it says, thus shall they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored.
Yep.
Even thy merchants from thy youth, they shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee.
Right, nothing is going to save. There's no outcome to deliver Esau, man. It tells you that in Wisdom of Solomon 7, that you're not going to. There's no saving him that's destroyed. There's no doctrine. There's no loophole. There's no gray area. No prayer to save the biblical Edomite, man, which is the so-called white man.
Truly a man in salvation, Lord.
There you go.
Nothing that I can do, nothing that no one can do to save you anybody from your judgment. You go into slavery.
That's it. Period, man. So right here, hey, we at the peak of this thing, like the elder apostle Rambam brought out, going into the summit, which is what the peak of a mountain, the highest point of the mountain. So he's at the peak of his power right now, man. So this is one indicator that what? They're showing that Esau is about to fall. I have beheld and seen Satan fall as lightning, man. Right? So he's going down. So hey, this is about to be, through the spirit, this is about to be an epic year, man. Right. You know? Lord willing. Go ahead.
This is Psalm chapter 15, verse 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest I was altogether such as one as thyself.
Yep.
But I will reprove thee.
Yeah, see, you thought that the Lord was really with you. Right? You thought the Lord was really with you. But the Lord said, what? I shall reprove thee before your eyes, man. The Lord set up his prophets to reprove this devil, man. To cast this system down. Obadiah 1 and 21. The Lord said he was going to raise up saviors on Mount Zion to what? To judge the Mount of Esau. See? And the kingdom shall be the Lord's. Go ahead, Art.
But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
That's it. And the Lord set up the prophets, started with the elected order. Right? Right before the eyes of our enemies, man. It tells you that the Lord prepared a table in the midst of his enemies, man. So here it is in the midst of chaos and dysfunction. The truth is going out and the elect is receiving the word, man. In the midst of all of this shit, man. Right before his eyes, man. Can't stop him. Any more? That was it. Right. That's so good, huh?
Job, chapter 21, verse 30. That the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction. Right? They shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. Who shall declare his way to his face?
Who shall declare his way to his face? Started with the prophets. This is Psalm 5 and 1. That the prophets will stand in great boldness before this face that afflicted them. There you go.
Who shall repay him for what he has done?
And who shall repay him for what he has done? And it's going to start with Yahweh Shem Al Shah, man.
Yeah, shall he be brought to the grave and shall remain in the tomb.
There you go. So he's going into the pit, destruction, man. Right? Hell, what does it say in Isaiah 14 that hell has risen up beneath thee to meet thee or something like that? Yep. You got it, bro.
This is the book of James, chapter 2, verse 19. It says, thou believest that there is one God. Thou doest well.
Yep.
The devils also believe and tremble.
There you go. So the devils also believe in tremble. Hey, the devils know about Yahweh Shem Al Shah. They believe. This. Come on, man.
Hey, Space Force, the super soldiers trying to eradicate the Israelites off the earth. That lets you know that Esau is prepared for Yahweh Shah's return. That's why they've been, places like Area 51 and different other places where they're trying to manufacture makeshift so-called chariots and whatnot, because they're prepared to fight against Yahweh Shah and the angels.
That's what the New World Order is for. The New World Order is basically a fight against Yahweh Shem Al Shah.
It's a declaration of war against the Lord.
There you go. Just like in the time of Nimrod, man. They built the Tower of Babel to what? To build it up to the heavens to fight against the Lord. It's the same type of spiritual concept. It's the same mindset that's on the earth now, man. And we already know the end of this story. These devils are going to lose horribly. You know? That's it. Hey, Lord willing, this camp is edifying. We're going to close out giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us the truth. Double citations to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David, the elect, that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom to you, elect.